James Gunn probably gave us the biggest reveal so far from the set of Superman 2025. He announced today that it's a wrap with a picture that kind of gave away a lot of stuff. Let's talk about it. Welcome everybody to Real Anarchy. Today we're going to talk about all things DCU, and yes, I'm going to touch up on the Robert Downey Jr. thing just a little bit because on my YouTube channel, I guess everybody wants to hear my thoughts. But let's get into this. So Sol Rodriguez is going to be playing Sasha Bordeaux. She posted something on her social media. It looks like she's having a good time on the set of Peacemaker Season 2, having some cafecito on the set of Peacemaker 2. When I saw this, I was actually drinking my cafecito. So cheers to you, Miss Sasha Bordeaux. So Rotten Tomatoes has a bad rap when it comes to films. People seem to only like them when the reviews that come out of Rotten Tomatoes are positive towards the film that they love or a show that they love. And today is no different. The first review for Batman the Crusader that is coming out on Amazon. I'm really looking forward to this series, and the first episode is supposed to air this week on the 1st. Okay, so it looks like the rumors about Kumail Nanjiani are true. He's actually playing Booster Gold, and this was all revealed by Xolo Maridueña. Xolo Maridueña, when his film came out, I thought that Blue Beetle, hey, it's gonna be the Spider-Man version of the DCU. And I didn't know that Xolo Maridueña was going to be also the Tom Holland of the DCU because he was in an interview and revealed it to the whole world. Again, going back to this casting, I'm quite fine with him playing Booster Gold. I already gave my reasons in the previous videos, so I'm not going to get into all of that again. But let me know what you guys think about this casting. Are you excited for Booster Gold being part of this universe, or are you excited for this casting? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section. So it was San Diego Comic-Con, and this weekend we got a lot of news, and especially we got the first trailer for Creature Commandos. Listen, I actually like the trailer. The trailer is just fine. Not so many people are familiar with this character, so I'm looking forward to what they do with these characters because they are a little bit brutal. But the thing is, people were complaining about Amanda Waller, that this is kind of the Suicide Squad all over again. And if you read anything about the comics and Amanda Waller, that's what she does. She does the Suicide Squad thing. She's doing it with Monster this time around, and there's no difference. This is who she is. This is part of her comic book history, so they're not doing anything different with this character. Yeah, I want to see more. I was not like blown away by the animation of the stuff that I saw, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's not, I feel the same way that I felt when I saw the first Invincible trailer. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. And I ended up loving it, and I cannot wait for more from the show as well. So we got our first look at Anya Chalotra, and she's going to be playing Cersei. And Cersei, if you know anything about her, she actually is Wonder Woman villain. So I'm looking forward to see what she does with the character in this series, and I cannot wait to see her facing off against Wonder Woman on a live action. I actually like this design. I don't know what she's going to look like when I see her in full action. I don't think their design is going to go beat for beat on the live action, because I think I've seen some people already complaining about Rick Flag Sr. not looking exactly like the animated. I'm like, dude, it's an animated show. Of course, it's not going to look exactly beat by beat like the guy that we're going to see in live action. So yeah, so I think she's going to be looking a little bit different when the live action version of this character comes to life. And during the San Diego Comic-Con, this video right here, he actually revealed to the world what the DC Studio logo will look like. I think this was before the Creature Commandos trailer dropped. But he actually gave a little bit of information. What was the thought process behind picking this logo? It's very interesting. You guys got to go and watch it. I wanted to keep this video short, so give it a chance to watch it on his social media. He actually has it there. Yeah, so this is what the logo looks like. This is actually the animated version of it, which played before the Creature Commandos came out. If you look at the logo, it's actually the same logo that was there for almost 30 years. Now, this logo I was already familiar with because this is the time when I started reading comic books. Now, I gotta keep it 100 with you guys. When the logo was introduced, I was not blown away by it, but I understood what he was going for. Since the first movie that he announced, Superman Legacy, James Gunn has been adamant about paying tribute to the legacy of these characters. So it made total sense that he will pick the most iconic one. Me in particular, I can tell you, being completely transparent with you, I was actually expecting something more modern, something newer. But now that I think about it, yes, he's been driving that home. The whole thing about legacy, about paying tribute to this character. So it makes total sense that he will go back to the most iconic version of this logo and just turn it into DC Studio. Let me know what you guys think about the logo. Let me know your thoughts. Leave me in the comment section if you like the logo or if he should have gone for something more modern. Let's talk about some merch. You knew that they were going to have some merch during San Diego Comic-Con. And of course, DC came out and they put out the Superman Legacy stuff. What did I say Superman Legacy? Anyway, yeah, so they had some shirts. They sold completely out. And to me, I found this funny because this section of fans that think that this movie is not going to do good, or people that have no interest for this film. And it goes to show you that there is a big life outside of Twitter, outside of the social media bubble that you live in. Yes, that people are excited for this film, so much so that everything that was on the DC site for sale sold out. Everything Superman and Superman related sold out in minutes. They didn't waste no time to put some merch out with a Superman logo, and it sold out immediately. It actually sold out on the same day. I don't know if they already restocked the site, but this stuff goes to show you that there is a huge excitement for this film. And anybody that tells you otherwise, just know that they are completely wrong. All right, so I'm going to talk about this whole RDJ thing, but I'm going to keep it very brief because this is a DC channel. So I'm going to keep it brief for you guys. But anyway, so the only thing that I'm going to say about this is that I thought the whole entire weekend, Marvel did a good job at promoting the movies, you know, the Thunderbolts, the Captain America, New World Order, whatever name they're going for this week. And I was on board. I was like, okay, this look interesting. They say all the right things, and then they brought out the Russo brothers, and I was like, wow, they're back, and the rumors were true. Then they revealed that they're gonna get rid of the whole Kang dynasty and go with Avengers Doom. I was like, okay, I'm in. You got me. I'm all in. And then they revealed that they're gonna do Secret Wars. I was like, okay, I already knew this, but you got me anyway. And I'm like in cloud nine. I'm thinking, okay, Marvel is back because I love these movies. I love this cape shit. So I'm like, okay, this is it. We good. We Gucci. We back. Movies, CBMs are back. Deadpool and Wolverine just killed it over the weekend, and they are on a high. And then all of a sudden they reveal who's gonna be playing Doom, and they reveal that it's gonna be RDJ, and I was like, what the? At first, it just took me by surprise. I was not a fan, and I'm still cautiously optimistic about this. And I try not to be overly negative. I try not to be negative about this product, about these films, because it's not only one person. There's a lot of people behind it that are putting the blood, sweat, and tears into this production. So I try not to be negative about these things. But this feels not desperate, but it feels like it's a corporate decision. That it was a thing where they say, hey, why fix something that is not broken? So they brought back the core group that made Marvel successful. If you go back to the Russo brothers, those are the films that launched them into the stratosphere. Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Civil War, and the last Avengers movie. Those guys were the ones, the architect of making Marvel go to the next level. So it makes total sense for them to say, hey, we want these directors to come back. But when you say that RDJ, the house that RDJ built, the Iron Man, the first film that we saw from this universe, that this guy is going to come back and he's going to come back as Doom, to me, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Like if you go back to the comic books and read a couple of things regarding Doom and his story, and also the whole the Secret War run, there is a way for him to play Doom, but to use this individual, the same actor, just because he won an Oscar, he's renowned and everybody loves him. Like I knew he was gonna come back, but to use him as Doom, to use him as a villain, I don't know. The only thing I can think of, hey, listen, they're gonna start off this, they're gonna kick off this brand new universe. Like to me, it feels like it's a soft reboot, and they're gonna start off with the Fantastic Four. And then they're going to move on to Doom, and then go into Avengers Secret Wars. I still do not know how I feel about this. I'm not overly negative, and I'm not overly joyful about this news. And this is not to say that RDJ cannot act. This man just won an Oscar, so I'm sure he can pull off a performance. I just want to see what they are doing. And the only thing that I can say that is overwhelmingly positive is that Marvel is being talked about again. there is a feeling about Marvel like I haven't felt in a long time about what is this guy doing, who is he playing, what film, how is this gonna fit, how they, all those things that you do as a fan, where you do these what ifs conversations about how this movie is gonna play out, or how this character is gonna fit into this universe. So as far as that, Marvel is back, because I haven't seen this level of hype in a long time. So I think this is a positive thing for Marvel and CBM in general. I think the notion that if Marvel does bad, DC is going to do good, that's not how it works. People want to see good movies. If they are well executed, they're going to go see them both. They're going to see the Fantastic Four if it's good and well executed, and they're going to see Superman if it's good and well executed, and the same thing goes along the line with every film that comes out. One thing that I always said is if the product is good, people are going to just love it, and I think this is what's going to happen. I hope the product is good so we can bask in its glory and continue to enjoy this CBM and all this cape shit that we love. Okay, so that's my 2 cents. So let's get back to some DC news. And yes, James Gunn, some news out. Yes, it's a wrap. The film has wrapped filming principles of photography. Now they're gonna move on to work on the CGI, the editing, and put this monster of a film together. This has been James Gunn's longest shoot yet. So I'm really looking forward to what he has to do. I asked him on Threads when he's gonna do the pickups, because every big budget production, just keep this in mind, every big budget production, they put into the schedule when they're gonna go into do additional photography or pickups or reshoots. This is part of the process. So when you hear some news about additional photography or going back for pickups, just keep that in mind, that it was also planned from the beginning, that it's not something that the film is in trouble. So don't let nobody lie to you about that. So anyway, so James Gunn went on social media and he actually put this out there and he said, and that's a wrap. God bless our cast and crew whose commitment and creativity and hard work have brought this project to life. I set out to make a movie about a good man in a world that isn't always so much. Aw, tears. And the goodness and kindness and love I encounter on the daily basis on the set has inspired me to thrust me forward when I failed to move on my own. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It has been an honor. The destination has been Superman, but the journey has been the toil, the laughter, and the emotions and ideas and magic we share together on set. And for that, I'm forever grateful. Hearts. All right, so one thing that I noticed about this is that he actually posted an image, and this was actually the beginning of the film when they were on Norway. And here you can see a couple of crew members that were on Norway. So the scene that he was shooting on Norway was actually the Fortress of Solitude. So why do you have in the Fortress of Solitude shooting Superman, the engineer, Miss Techmaker, English, motherfucker, do you speak? I can never get her name right. And also Lex Luthor. All I can remember is that this is when they were on Norway shooting the beginning of the filming. Now we got one more character that's for some reason is near the Fortress of Solitude, and that's Lex Luthor. You can see Nicholas Hoult right here, not fully shaven. So I don't know if he's going to have a fully shave or he's going to have little stubbles growing back by the time that he goes into the Fortress of Solitude. But why is he in the Fortress of Solitude? Leave me a comment in the comment section. What's your theory on why he's on the Fortress of Solitude? So I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts, guys. So I know this film is supposed to be inspired by the Superman All-Star. So I have my own little theories, but I want to hear your thoughts first before I go into the rabbit hole. Let me know what you guys think, so that way we can fan out on the comment section. That's all I have for tonight. So make sure to hit like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know your theories. Let me know your thoughts about what's going on. Is Lex Luthor going to have access to the Fortress of Solitude? This is really irking me because I really want to do a deep dive on this, but I'm like, no, I think I'm going to leave it for you guys to leave me a comment in the comment section, so that way we could chat it up on there. So all right, so until next time, guys, make sure to never let your hair die. Until next time, peace.